Do you know what makes you anxious? Have you ever felt that familiar flutter in your stomach when meeting new people? Do large crowds make your palms sweat? Many of us experience social anxiety at some point in our lives. It's a common human experience. But what exactly causes it? Welcome to Leaducademy AI, where we fuel your growth and unlock your potential. Today we're diving into concepts inspired by social anxiety by Angel Green. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications to access transformative insights and explore our exclusive, free Leaducademy Essentials Vault, packed with PDF summaries of our videos to enhance your learning. Let's dive into today's topic. Social anxiety is more than just shyness. It's a powerful fear of social situations that can be debilitating. This essay explores the different factors that contribute to social anxiety, from learned behaviors to biological predispositions. Understanding the root causes of your social anxiety is the first step toward overcoming it. This journey of self-discovery will help you identify the specific triggers and thought patterns that fuel your anxiety. By understanding these underlying causes, you can start to challenge them and develop coping mechanisms. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Throughout this essay, we will explore practical strategies and relatable examples to help you navigate the complexities of social anxiety. Together, let's embark on this journey of understanding and healing. Sometimes social anxiety develops from our experiences. Imagine a child who stutters during a presentation and gets laughed at. This negative experience can create an association between speaking up and fear. As we grow, we might experience similar situations. A teenager who gets rejected when asking someone to a dance might develop a fear of rejection. These learned responses become ingrained over time. We might start avoiding situations that trigger these fears. We might decline invitations to parties or avoid speaking up in meetings. While these avoidance tactics provide temporary relief, they reinforce the cycle of anxiety. Understanding the role of learned responses is crucial. By identifying specific situations or triggers that evoke anxiety, we can begin to challenge these learned associations. Our thoughts play a powerful role in shaping our emotions. When it comes to social anxiety, our minds often become our own worst enemies. We might engage in negative self-talk, constantly worrying about what others think of us. We might overestimate the likelihood of negative outcomes, imagining catastrophic scenarios in our heads. For example, we might convince ourselves that everyone will judge us if we make a mistake during a presentation. These negative thought patterns fuel our anxiety and keep us trapped in a cycle of fear. We might start avoiding social situations altogether, further reinforcing our negative beliefs. Recognizing and challenging these negative thoughts is crucial for managing social anxiety. By replacing negative thoughts with more balanced and realistic ones, we can break free from the grip of anxiety. Social anxiety, while often perceived as a weakness, is deeply rooted in our evolutionary history. In our ancestors' time, social acceptance meant survival. Being ostracized from the group could mean being cut off from resources and protection. This ancient fear of social rejection is still embedded in our DNA. While it no longer serves the same life or death purpose, it continues to influence our social behavior. In modern society, social rejection might not be life-threatening, but it can still feel incredibly painful. Our brains haven't fully caught up with these societal changes, and we continue to experience social anxiety as a very real and present danger. Understanding the evolutionary basis of social anxiety can help us approach it with more compassion. It's a reminder that these fears, while often irrational, are a natural part of our human heritage. The biology of social anxiety, brain and body working together. Social anxiety is not simply a matter of willpower. It involves complex interactions between our brains and bodies. When we perceive a social threat, our amygdala, the brain's fear center, triggers the release of stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones prepare our bodies for a fight-or-flight response, increasing heart rate, blood pressure, and sweating. This physiological response is what causes the physical symptoms of anxiety we often feel. Furthermore, research suggests that imbalances in certain neurotransmitters, such as serotonin and dopamine, may also play a role in social anxiety. These chemical messengers influence mood, anxiety levels, and social behavior. Understanding the biological underpinnings of social anxiety can help us approach it from a more holistic perspective. It's not simply a matter of thinking positive. It's about addressing the physical and chemical processes that contribute to our anxiety. Scars that shape us. Trauma and social anxiety. Traumatic experiences, particularly those involving social humiliation, rejection, or bullying, can leave a lasting impact on our social development. When we experience trauma, our brains go into survival mode, prioritizing safety above all else. This can lead to heightened vigilance and fear in social situations, as our brains try to protect us from further harm. We might become overly sensitive to social cues, misinterpreting neutral interactions as threatening. Past trauma can create a deep-seated belief that we are unsafe in social environments. This can manifest as social anxiety, as we try to avoid situations that trigger memories of the trauma. Healing from trauma is a complex and personal journey. Seeking professional support from a therapist specializing in trauma can provide valuable tools and strategies for processing these experiences and managing social anxiety. Unmasking your anxiety, a journey of self-discovery. Identifying the root causes of your social anxiety is a deeply personal journey. It's about understanding your unique experiences, thought patterns, and triggers. Start by reflecting on your past experiences. Were there any specific events that might have contributed to your social anxiety? Think about your family history. Did any of your parents or close relatives struggle with social anxiety? Pay attention to your thoughts and beliefs about social situations. Do you tend to engage in negative self-talk? Identifying these patterns is crucial for understanding and addressing your anxiety. Remember, this is a process of self-discovery, not self-judgment. Be kind and patient with yourself as you explore the complexities of your anxiety. Facing your fears, practical steps to manage social anxiety. Managing social anxiety is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It's about developing coping mechanisms and gradually facing your fears. One effective strategy is cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. CBT helps you identify and challenge negative thought patterns that contribute to anxiety. Another helpful tool is exposure therapy, which involves gradually exposing yourself to feared social situations. Start with small, manageable steps, such as initiating a conversation with a cashier or attending a social event with a trusted friend. Remember, progress takes time and effort. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Practice self-care activities that nourish your mental and emotional well-being, such as exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature. Taking care of yourself is essential for managing anxiety. You are not alone. Stories of courage and transformation. Many people successfully manage their social anxiety and live fulfilling lives. Consider the story of Eleanor Roosevelt, who once said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face." Despite her own struggles with shyness, she became a first lady, human rights activist, and inspiration to millions. Her story reminds us that overcoming social anxiety is possible. Countless others have shared their journeys of overcoming social anxiety, offering hope and inspiration to those still struggling. Their stories highlight the transformative power of facing your fears and living a life true to yourself. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. There are people who understand your struggles and resources available to support you every step of the way. Understanding your anxiety, reclaiming your life. Understanding the causes of social anxiety is not about dwelling on the past, but about empowering yourself to create a brighter future. By recognizing the factors that contribute to your anxiety, you can start to challenge them and develop coping mechanisms. Remember that managing social anxiety is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your successes, and seek support when needed. Together, let's break free from the grip of social anxiety and embrace a life filled with confidence and connection. Thank you for joining us on this journey toward greatness. Remember to check out our free Leaducademy Essentials Vault in the video description, filled with PDF summaries to enrich your exploration. If you found value today, please like, subscribe, and explore the video description for more resources. Special thanks to Angel Green for the powerful insights on social anxiety. Next video, recognizing symptoms and types of anxiety disorders.